A man or woman is one of nearly 30 victims across more than a dozen states who was fooled by a sophisticated crypto scam. So she thought she was making big money on an investment, but she was scammed out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. 19 Consumer investigative reporter Jen Pachano shows us the complicated web investors had to untangle and track down that stolen money.
It seems like almost every other day we have a scam coming in.
A 66-year-old woman from Mentor thought she was taking investment advice from a friend she'd met online. "I started a little bit of money, $2,000, she wrote in her statement to police, and it went wild. But Mentor detective Rick Smith said the first mistake this victim made was taking financial advice from someone she'd never met in person.
They were showing her these fake returns that she's making so much money. It turned out to be a complete scam, but in the meantime, she sent them over $400,000.
The victim said, "When I tried to withdraw my funds, each time it blocked me. It told me to pay fees." The scammer asked for six-figure fees for her to get her own money. Detective Smith says that's a red flag. You aren't dealing with an honest crypto operation.
None of these other companies would make somebody pay to get the money out.
The victim got wise to what was happening and brought her transaction history and information to Mentor police, who painstakingly untangled the money laundering web.
We started out with our victim. Through back tracing, we identified at least another 30 victims all across the United States that had been involved in this exact same scam.
Smith ran across a stroke of luck and was able to trace the money from all of the victims back to two single crypto wallets, almost $9 million of stolen funds. And the money was still there. Now, usually scammers launder the money quickly, spreading it out to make it harder to trace.
They call that a peel chain, and they'll take $10,000 and they'll deposit $1,000 and move the other $9,000 to a different address, and then they'll keep peeling that off until it's all gone.
Another stroke of luck in this case, all the victims' money was converted to Tether, which is one of the rare cryptocurrency operators that cooperates with investigators in scam cases.
And with Tether, we were able to reach out to them and request that the address get frozen. And then ultimately the FBI got a seizure warrant for that.
These victims will eventually get their money back, but it will take years. The Mentor victim filed a police report more than a year ago, and there's no timeline on when the seized assets will get dispersed and the victims made whole. Detective Smith says if you're a victim of a crypto scam, go to your local police and don't take no for an answer if you're told it's a civil matter.
If they don't have anybody at their department that investigates crypto, they'll reach out to somebody that does, and we'll assist them however we can.
Report the scam and report it as soon as possible, because scammers move money fast. And come to the police ready with transaction IDs, wallet addresses, and the date and time you sent the money. Those critical details are going to help investigators begin the tracing process. Jen Pachano, 19 News.